So today, I'm going to be going and giving my review of Launcher 10 on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. And this might be my most favorite phone of all time. Maybe. I gotta say, I think the Surface Zero 1 is my favorite phone, but for actual strict candy bar cell phone, this is definitely a solid number 2. As of course, my number 1 candy bar cell phone of all time is the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. That's because it had removable storage and all that kind of stuff. But if we go ahead and unlock this phone, right, and we go to Launcher 10, which you guys have been following the channel, you know how much I absolutely adore Launcher 10. I adore it so much, I put Launcher 10 on my Surface Zero 1, I put it on my Surface Zero 2, I put it on my Z Fold devices, and I've also put it on my Nintendo Switch. That's how much I adore Launcher 10, as I even put it on my Surface Duo devices, and again, my Nintendo Switch. So if you guys are new to Launcher 10, this is pretty much how it works. It's a Windows type style OS where it's all panels. So just like normal, you can have actually folders. So if you click on a folder, you have all your applications like that. You can click out of it. And of course, as you guys can see, I have 4 items right here: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, all in one folder. But if you don't want to, you can actually have it just set up just like this, where you have, your Apple Music or whatever application iFunny you want separately, not in a folder. Now, the cool thing about all this, if I click on any application I want, right, and I go to edit, I can actually change the width, the height. I can also go ahead and change the label color, the icon, how I want the icon to look. I mean, you go all the way down here. You can change every little thing about it. You can also do live default settings, live tiles. It is so customizable, and this is why I've talked about it so much on every phone I've used, because of how amazing it actually is. This is a reason why I cannot own a Z Fold 4. I own one, but this is why I don't use it. Is because Launcher 10 does not work on a Z Fold 4. I don't know why. It just, every time I try to use it, it actually glitches out and it has so many problems and issues. I can actually not use it on the Z Fold 4 because of that. And that's another reason why I actually do not want a Z Fold 4 as my daily driver, because of that exact reason. So just like Launcher normal, you can, for Launcher 10, you can go ahead and stripe to the left and right and left. You go to the right, you get all your applications just like that. You go to the left, you of course get your main loading screen. And the cool thing about Launcher 10 is if you go into preferences, right, so we go to Launcher preferences, you can actually add different launcher preferences. So starting off right away, you can have more than one screen. So you see a start screen right here, you can set this all the way up to 10. That means if I go back to my launch screen, right, I can go all the way over 10 different screens. So you can have 10 different screens set up. If you, for example, if this is your like everyday work screen, maybe that's like your, lifestyle screen. This could be your business screen. This could be your YouTube screen. And you can have everything set up depending on what screen what you're doing in that said moment. So maybe you're not, having a screen set up where you like, I don't know, if you're at work or something, right? And you don't want to have all your ESPN, NFL notifications, all that kind of stuff. You can have a screen that's just set up for work. So you can have your alarm set up. Let's go ahead and set that one. And I'm going to set up 11 a.m., okay? You can have that set up. And actually, surprisingly, I did not add my widget. That's kind of weird. Allow access, yes. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not adding my widget, but it's whatever. Let's just go to another widget. The alarm widget might just be bugged. I can do analog clock. So I can choose whatever analog clock I want. I want that one. I can resize it, set it up any way I want. Now, of course, like for example, this might be my work. Like, I don't know what job you would do, but maybe your job, you really just focus on getting stuff done time-wise. So maybe you have your Apple Music widget, plus your time widget, plus maybe you have like your battery percentages to know like, your Galaxy Watch, also your phone and what that's at. And then you can set up another widget like Monday at a glance, right? And then that could be your work setup, right? So you might have one page that is simplistic, easy to look at, quick glance. You know, you don't have to go through settings or applications. You automatically know everything is set up perfectly with this one screen, right? And then you can have another screen that's set up for another, you know, purpose. So maybe your best friends, right? Your Snapchat stuff. Maybe you have this set up for, you know, your, I don't know, your Apple Music, whatever. You guys understand what I'm trying to say. You can really set everything up to be as customized as possible. And this is why, again, like I said a million times, I love Launcher 10 because it gives you so many customizable options that all it takes to get everything set up is click on an app, go to pin to start, and just like that, the app is ready to go, ready to launch for you whenever you need it. And it's so convenient, so amazing. Again, the fact that the Z Fold 4, for some odd reason, cannot actually run Launcher 10, it just makes the phone so pointless to me. It really does. If you guys know anything about this channel, you know I love mobile phones. I love foldable phones, period. Surface Duo 1, Surface Duo 2, Z Fold 3, Z Fold 4. Love foldable phones. Fold 4 cannot run Launcher 10. Everything else, even my Nintendo Switch can run Launcher 10. Z Fold 4 cannot. So, again, like I said, on this phone, I'm not surprised that it absolutely destroys and it's amazing. You know, I wouldn't really expect anything else. If we go ahead and put this sideways, you can actually set it up sideways, which is kind of cool. So just like this, if we have a count list, whatever, actually, I think that's going to kind of bug out. Yeah, let's go to Apple Music, right? You can do it sideways if you wanted to. So that if you do it vertically or sideways, it still works. The problem is if you do it sideways with Launcher 10, is that this whole area right here and this area right here is off limits. It's only this area and this area. Now, that is definitely a no. I'll be honest with you, that's not really something that's really awesome. I wish it did stretch across the whole entire screen. The reason why it doesn't is because it's optimized for this said pixel space. So you're not going to be able to do more than that. So if I go ahead and click on this, right, and I do move, or try to move it over, you're going to see that I'm not able to. It's only that little rectangular box I can move it into. You can lock it, by the way. That's another thing, to lock start screen. So if you want to, like, for example, if you're giving your phone to somebody, maybe a little kid or something, and you're like, okay, here you go. You have your thing set up for your kid on your lock screen. Okay, this is the screen that my son or daughter can use, and that's it, right? Well, you can lock it so that they can't move anything. They can't change anything. And obviously unlock, you just go ahead and do that. But you can actually set it up so it's locked so they can't mess with anything. They can't, you know, do anything else. And I think if we do this correct, no, you can still go to different screens. You just can't change anything. So, again, like I said, Launcher 10 on the Galaxy S23 Ultra is a big fat W. Yet again. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.